Hello everybody, it's Lucy here. I just wanted to make a quick video to let you know what is going on my channel. You may have noticed that things have changed. It's starting to look a little bit more pretty and professional, and there's been hashtag spoilers flying around everywhere. Um, so yeah, I think it was about time that I sat down and told you what's going on. I wanted to for a few weeks. But I just haven't had a chance to sit down, and there's been various stuff that I've had to get organized. Ignore the fact that I look like an air traffic controller at the moment. My camera's microphone is awful. It sounds like I'm standing in the middle of an auditorium. Um, and I have to shout, and there's an echo, and it's like, oh. Anyway, the news, the big announcement. A few weeks ago, I decided that I was going to come back to YouTube and start doing videos again. But I didn't really want to just come back and do everything that I was doing before. Over the past year, when I was a bit active on YouTube, I just kept kind of losing motivation. I wasn't enjoying it as much, and then I felt I was disappearing and coming back, and it was all very sporadic. And I'm really really grateful to the people who continue to follow me, continue to support me. Because even now, when I've uploaded only a few videos in the past week, the response that I've got, people saying, "Oh my God, you're back! It's so good to see you back. I can't wait to see you do this. I can't wait to see you do that." Um, I'm so grateful for those people who stick around. And when I was uploading so sporadically and disappearing all the time, I felt like I was letting those people down. So I didn't want to do that. I wanted to come back and stay, and come back in a way that I was going to be encouraged to stay. Um, and so I decided that I was going to work on my channel. I wanted to make it better. I wanted to make it look more professional. And so I became a YouTube partner. Um, and that sort of enabled me to customize the channel a bit more, customize the thumbnails, make it look a bit prettier and stuff. And I was really really happy with how it was rolling out, and it was turning around. And I was like, yeah, this kind of gets me really going again. The creative bug bit me, and I was like, I can't wait. And then I decided, you know it needs something a little bit more. It's just not enough. And I made contact with a well-known kind of gaming network and asked them if they'd be interested in working with me. You may see a kitty just behind me a little bit there. He's decided to sleep on the back of the couch. There he is. That's Tito. He's my new best friend, and he's so cute. And he's like, "Don't touch me. I've been outside and it's wet and rainy today. Grumpy pants." Um, what was I saying? Yes. So I made contact with a big gaming network and asked if they'd be willing to work with me and to sort of take me on. And they said, okay, let's have a little look at your channel. And they came back to me quite quickly, actually. I was all nervous and waiting, and so it probably seemed longer than it was. But they came back to me quite quickly, and they said, "Yeah, sure, Lucy. Would you like to join the Machinima Network?" And so I was like, yeah. Yeah. So I am now partnered with Machinima, which is amazing. It's so exciting. I really didn't think that it would happen. It's only, it's only a small channel here, and I really didn't think that I had, the subscribers or the views or, the following really to be able to attract a gaming network. But Machinima have took a chance on me and they've taken me on, so I'm really excited and I'm so grateful for that. I have plans for my channel. I'm going to show you something in a little bit, which just explains all what I'm planning to do. Um, but yeah, I had to get organized when I found out that I was being taken on by Machinima and that I was going to be coming back and recording again. I had to get my shit together. I really did, because my tech situation was a mess. I didn't even own a PVR anymore. Um, I went away about 5 months ago. It was just after Christmas. Um, and I sold my PVR. I got rid of it. I had no PVR. So I had to replace that. I just moved the camera. I had to replace that. I have, and I now rock a Harpog PVR2, the gaming edition, which is all HDMI and it lights up green when you record. It's very pretty. And the best thing about it is the user interface to software is exactly the same as the old software was. So it's been really easy to pick up and start using. Um, I also had to replace my headset. Um, I used to record with a 4Gamers Resident Evil gaming headset, which was awesome. But over the years, the cat's just jumped out the window. Um, Over the years, it developed a little bit of wear and tear. Um, and ironically, it was like a day after I found out that I got the machinima contract that it broke completely. I used to use it for gaming, for recording. I used to use it for Skype, and it just broke completely. It fell apart, and I was like, "Shit, I'm gonna have to get a new headset now." I ordered one. It was I can't remember the brand of it now, but it was another gaming headset. And it was awful. It was really, really bad. It sounded worse than my camera's microphone. And there was a lot of interference, a lot of background noise. It just wasn't up to scratch, so I had to order another one. And this one came recommended by my lovely boyfriend, um, who uses it for Skype and other things himself, and I've been impressed with it. So yes. In terms of my tech, I'm also upgrading my internet. Um, Next week, actually, it's come by really quick. Sorry, it's not my friend. Next week, I'm getting super fiber broadband. I'm currently with a company that's called TalkTalk. It's a UK company, and they're not the worst by a long stretch of the imagination. But in the area that I live, um, when it comes to normal broadband, I'm quite limited with what I can get, and the speeds aren't very good. Um, I can upload to YouTube, it takes a long time. I don't really tend to have much of a problem gaming online, but I've never ever been able to live stream. Um, and so coming back to YouTube, doing the videos and stuff again, I really wanted the ability to be able to live stream. So I've looked into, and I'm getting my internet upgraded to super fast fiber broadband. So that should happen next week and over. It usually takes a week or so to settle in. So looking at next month, hopefully be able to do live streams as well. Um, Let me think. Was there anything else in terms of tech? Um, in terms of what consoles I'm going to be using, I will mostly be playing on the 360 because that's what I have, and it's my sort of primary console still. I will have some temporary access to a PS4 over the year if I can persuade my lovely kind boyfriend to let me use it to record some games because there's so many awesome games on it. I'm sucking up right now. Such a suck up. Over the year. And hopefully I'll be able to bring you some stuff on that too. But as of yet, myself, I haven't upgraded to next gen just yet. So most of the gameplay will be on the 360. Yeah. So in terms of what I plan to do on my channel, I made up a little bit of a schedule, which you can see right now. Okay, so this little cleverly designed image will give you an idea of what I plan to do on my channel. We're going to have Mass Effect Monday. Um, that seems pretty self-explanatory, and the kitty is come along and is meowing at me because he wants to be involved too. Don't you, kitty? Well, I'm sorry, Tito, we don't have Tito Tuesday. We have Trials Tuesday. Um, yep, Trials Fusion Tuesday. I'm going to be doing some crashy bikes and it's going to be amazing, or maybe not so amazing because I'm a complete noob and I only started playing it on like the 20th of April or something like that. So I'm pretty much amateur when it comes to trials, but I'm going to take you along for the journey with me, and you're going to see my fails and my successes and watch me try and slowly claw my way up the leaderboard. Come Wednesday, it's going to be more of this sort of thing, like what I'm doing right now. The return of Lucy's Lounge. Um, gonna be attempting to do more sort of vlog type things. You're gonna see much more of my face. I'm gonna try and get sort of guests in to talk about various things. It's basically gonna be an update, regular weekly sort of update, let you know what's going on with me, anything I want to talk about, any big gaming news that's kind of grabbed my attention and I want to talk about. E3 is coming up, so I imagine there's going to be a lot of E3 talk around on Lucy's Lounge. Yeah, so check out that on Wednesdays. Thursday is all going to be about the indie games. Now, everybody knows that indie games are just, they're awesome. They're just epic amounts of awesome, and there are so many great indie games out there at the moment. Um, I can just off the top of my head now think of about four that I would love to do on my channel and show you and share with you. So yeah, Thursday is going to be indie games, with the exception of every third Thursday of the month. And if you are a fan of The Big Bang Theory, you'll know the concept of what happens on anything that can happen Thursday. Um, and I thought that I would throw that in because it's a little bit of fun. It's something different, and I'm planning on possibly opening that up to suggestion on what can happen on anything can happen Thursday. Give you control over what I do, which could be a little bit scary and a little bit messy, but a lot of fun. We have Fallout Friday, which, like the Mass Effect, is very self-explanatory. It's Friday. I do Fallout, you know? As with Mass Effect, Fallout is a long game. It's RPG. It's gonna take ages to get through them. Um, we're currently on Fallout New Vegas. I think I left my courier somewhere in Nipton. We're gonna pick things up with her, and we're gonna do Fallout New Vegas as expansively as I possibly can, including the DLCs. But I don't see why we couldn't move on to the other Fallout games after we've done that. So, like Mass Effect, Fallout's probably going to be a sort of permanent fixture on my channel for a good long while. Moving into the weekend, we're going to have what I like to call Sneaky Saturday. And this is where you're going to see my ninja skills in stealth-based games, basically. I'll talk a little bit more of that sort of in the next coming weeks as the videos are rolling out. I have a couple of games in mind that I would like to do. I can't decide. So basically, I'm going to let you decide which game that I do. Yeah, but it's basically going to be all about stealth, being sneaky, those type of games because, anybody who knows me knows that I love couple of genres of games that really kind of get my motor running. Speaking of which, the second one falls on a Sunday. We're going to have Survival Horror Sunday, and this is where the likes of my Resident Evil series will be. We finished up Resident Evil 4. There is a few more things that I want to do with Resident Evil 4 before we move on. I'm not entirely sure whether we're going to go straight into another Resident Evil game. There is a game that I want to do. It comes out on the PS4 sometime during the summer. I'm not entirely sure. And I think it would be a really great game to do on my channel, but I'm not going to give away any spoilers about that one. And then towards the end of the year, in October, there's another awesome horror game that I'm so looking forward to doing, so looking forward to playing. But I'll talk about that as well closer to the time. But, your Sunday, Survivor Horror Sunday is where your Resident Evil and your scary games are going to be. Yeah. As well as all that, there's hopefully, fingers crossed, going to be live streams coming. I've spoken about getting my internet redone. So once that settles in over the next couple of months, we'll hopefully be able to get some live streams up. They should be on Twitch and should be on a semi-regular basis, and I have no plans regarding them in so much as when I feel like streaming, I'm going to stream, and it could be an hour, it could be a day. Yeah, so lots coming up on the channel. I hope you're as excited about it as I am, and stick with me. I think I've covered everything that I want to cover. I've probably missed something out, which we'll catch up with next week when I do Lucy's Lounge. Um, so yeah, it's been a crazy few weeks getting myself organized. Videos will start rolling out over the next couple of weeks. It's not all going to be as that schedule said. It's not going to be immediately hitting every day with games. I'm going to be slowly rolling out as I'm recording and getting myself used to a recording schedule again. I have a few things that I've already done, a few things that I'm working on and recording and making my way through. So as soon as I've started recording on a regular basis, they're going to start rolling out over the next couple of weeks and building into that schedule that I showed you. But in terms of updates and keeping in touch with you and communicating, I should be doing this every week when it comes to Lucy's Lounge on a Wednesday. So I will keep you very informed, and I will be in the comments sections. Leave comments, send me messages. I've been talking for so long, I've lost my breath and my throat's starting to. I think I need some coffee. So professional. Um, Yeah, so from next Wednesday as well, I'll carry on doing Lucy Lands. I'll keep you updated. Send me messages, send me comments. One of the things that I really like doing is trying to reply to every person that sends me a message or sends me a comment. Just to let I do really appreciate it, and I like having that interaction with people. So yeah, I still apparently haven't learned how to end a video properly. Some things never change. Where's the cat? Um, yeah, so I will see you in whatever next video pops up. I'll see you next week if I don't see you before. I almost quoted Keith Lemon then when if I don't see you next week, I'll see you through the window or whatever it is. I don't know. I'm nuts. But I'm back. I'm back. You're going to be seeing a lot more of this face. Look at you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.